Hi, this is Matt Landever with Oregon Life Homes. I'm here at 6497 Garden Valley Road here in Roseburg. And I'm here to give you a tour of the property, a little bit of the neighborhood, and of course the house itself. So let's go take a look. So just want to give a quick shout out and thank you to my wonderful in-laws who I recently found out watch every video I make. So if you're watching this now, thank you very much. I also want to say that usually I start the video on myself, but I got a new phone and it is not allowing me to do that without awkwardly readjusting. So I am now starting the videos on the house itself and I'll just talk my way through. So this property is 2.12 acres. It's fairly secluded. You do have some houses down there, and then you have neighbors over to the side as well. But that's really about it. It's a really pretty property. I wish it was fenced in though, but beyond that, it's really a pretty lovely area. You do have Garden Valley running right below you, but at this point it's not as busy of a road as the main Garden Valley that goes through the middle of town. This is more heading off to where the wineries and other nice areas like that are. You have this really nice garden area that thankfully is fenced. A lot of grapevines from what it looks like. Throughout the video, I'm going to be checking out the house, structural. I'm going to be looking for anything I can find that is basically wrong with the house. I want to make sure that you're getting the best possible view of it, both good, bad, and ugly. I always like to be as honest as possible and try to show the house as it truly is. Thankfully, this one is in beautiful shape. The current owners bought this one off market for, I believe, $285. Yep, $285 as a flip. They bought it in 2024, so not too long ago. Just want to show off these beautiful views here. It's a really amazing day here, to be honest. They bought it, in May of 2024. Looking at the foundation real quick throughout this house. By it being built in 1977, I'm not seeing any major cracking. I love that you have this access to the crawl space, which makes things really easy to get through. Everything looks very clean under there. The house was listed for sale several years ago, but never sold, and it definitely needed a lot of updates. The current owner bought this as a flip. I gotta say, he did a really amazing job. So just want to show you the neighbors as well. This down there, I'll zoom in for a second, is the main driveway. This comes up here and it splinters off over here going to the neighbor's house there, and then there's a second neighbor right up there, and those are your only two next door neighbors. So they're a little bit close, but I would say putting a fence right in the middle here wouldn't be too hard to do. Just want to take another look at the septic. I'm sorry, the foundation here. This all looks really good. You do have a septic system, speaking of which, as well as the water coming from Umpqua Water Basin, which is a community water source that just feeds into the Melrose area, and that's about it. You also have this pretty roomy barn storage area here. There's some standing water from the major rain that we got recently, as you can see. See if I can find a light switch. Doesn't look like there is one right now. But you can tell there's still a bit of water on the ground. We did get a lot of rain, so and there was some major flooding in the area, so that's not uncommon right now, but it is uncommon in general for in previous years. I do like that this entire barn area does have a metal roof. Those generally last around 50 years, so they're in pretty good shape for them. Of course, I will always recommend getting a home inspection done just to see what you're working with. And we will check this one out in a little while. I do apologize. I thought I had this was unlocked, and apparently not. I'll save that one for an additional video last. Well, let's go take a look at the house itself. Oh, before we do, just want to show the roof. The roof is about 15 to 18 years old. They don't have an exact estimate on the age of the roof, but it's around there. It looks like it's in pretty good shape as far as I can tell, but of course you're going to want to get a home inspector, take a look at it, jump up on there, and really let you know how the shape of the roof is. Also, they have a cute little koi pond there. Oh, cute little pond without the koi. So walking into the home, you really turn on some extra lights there. I really love what they've done with this place. It's open, it's light. You have all these beautiful, nice windows, so you can enjoy this beautiful view. That's really cool. We'll go out on the porch in a little bit. Great looking fireplace. They did a great job with the sunken den, a bit 70s and 80s style, and they really turned it into something really nice. You have a lot of open space for the dining room area and the kitchen as well. I love this island. This is really pretty amazing looking. All the appliances do stay. Nice farmhouse sink. Plenty of storage space and cabinet space in here, as well as, you know, the traditional mount over here. No pantry, but I don't think that would be really an issue with all this cabinet space. For cooling and heating, there is ductless, and you also do have this guy here, which looks like a pellet stove, but a really fancy one. Yep, pellet stove. This is a really nice pellet stove too. In here you have your laundry room. No washer and dryer, but that's easy. There's your hookups right there. Sink. And then you also have a half bath. That's always kind of nice to have too. You also have this nice storage area where the water heater and the furnace are kept. So there's forced air, ductless, and mini splits. And for heating and cooling. And then this also leads into the garage, which is, you know, your standard 2-car garage, fair amount of space. The one thing that should be noted is that although all the wiring is up to date and replaced, the electrical box is still from the original 1977 build. It would cost roughly around $3,000 to get that replaced, but that is something that can be done. Here we're at the hallway bathroom. You have this great linen closet, something that's really nice when, especially if you don't have it. You have a double sink here, nice amount of storage down here, and then of course the bathtub shower combo and sink, and I'm sorry, toilet separate from the sinks, which is always nice. I always like to make sure and check the ceiling, make sure there's no mold from poor ventilation. I'm not seeing that at all here, which is really nice to see. To the first bedroom. Pretty simple, nice, decent sized, really nice sized closet here. All new windows. Cute sized bedroom. Good linen closet there. Your second room here, again, all new windows. There is a crack right there, something to be noted. Looks like something broke it. Not really sure what though. And then here's your primary bedroom. Also pretty good size, nice new windows. Hi. Nice size shower. I do like that shower. And then there's just a pocket door there. Single closet. I do really like the view from your bedroom window. Really anywhere around this house you have a great view. So this has been the inside of 6497 Garden Valley Road. I'm going to stop the video here and then restart it to see that extra space outside. So I'll see you in a bit.